Awesome. All right. Well, welcome, ladies. Thank you so much for jumping on. And Yvette, thank you so much for having the party. I've really been looking forward to this. We're going to have a bit
Oh,
of fun.
right.
Yeah, it's always nice to catch up, and it's almost as good as being in the same room doing it this way,
Yep.
but
Yeah.
with the current situation the way that we are, sometimes it's just easier to jump online. So
Well, at least we can do it in comfort.
yeah, exactly. And we don't have to cook. We don't have to clean. There's no mess to clean up afterwards.
That's
We
right.
can hang out in our pajamas and be comfy. Like I've got my slippers on. So the top is business and the bottom is pajamas. How good's that?
Yeah, I'm like that. I've got a business-like shirt on.
Yeah,
I've got the sleep pants on underneath.
absolutely. The rest is all comfort.
That's
So
it.
now, Amy, I know we were talking before we started recording, and you are very new to Larev, so I'd love to say a big welcome. Thank you so much for jumping
No
on.
worries. That's
And
okay.
because you're new, I'll fill you in a little bit on Larev because Yvette was also new to Larev and she found this stuff out last time. Just so you know, we're Australian owned, we're a family business. We've been around for 31 years, so where have you been? Talk
I'm
about
34, so I was 4 when you come out, so that's good.
That's it. We are best known for our fragrance. Do you like perfume?
Yes, I do.
Oh my goodness, Amy, we have the best perfumes in the whole world, even if I do say so myself. They are absolutely beautiful, and the perfumes are a French concentrate. And the nicest thing is they do not have any alcohol, like mineral alcohol. They're made very gently, and they have no animal ingredients in them. So there's no urine, pig fat, whale vomit, or sex glands in any of the perfumes. They are just
Ew.
beautiful. And in
Excuse me.
bless
Sorry.
you, darling. And
Lucky we're not in the same room, Corona.
it's okay. I have a little roll on that will stop you sneezing. Hi,
Awesome.
here comes Jan.
Hey, Jenna.
She can't hear us yet. She's turning her audio on. We'll have to say hello when. Hi,
Oh, come on, about time, woman.
Jenna.
I couldn't
How are
find
you,
my
my darling?
headphones. I couldn't find my headphones.
Welcome, my darling. We were just introducing Amy Jane to Larev because she's new, and I was telling her how
Ah,
perfumes are because she's never seen any of it.
awesome.
So
That's
I'll put a
what
list.
happens when you live under a rock, so.
Yeah.
That,
Well, now you're going to hear about it, and if you love, love, love perfumes, then maybe you might like to have a perfume party with some of your friends. So we're going to play a game in a minute, and you'll be able to win some little samples of perfume. Okay. Oh, here
Right,
comes.
we've got someone else joining.
Yep. LJ and little Exley Bear.
Oh, Xylee Bear.
Xylee Bear.
That's her daughter,
So what's her name?
Xyliana.
And what's mum's name?
Elle.
Letitia.
Oh,
Isha,
Letitia.
hi. How you going, my darling?
Good. Sorry, my daughter just woke up just earlier, so
Oh,
That's
that's
all right.
okay. That's okay. She might make an appearance and we'd love to meet her.
she might.
We'll see how she goes.
Yeah.
So I was just saying hello to everybody. Now, I'm Kylie. Now, have you heard of Larev before?
Actually, I haven't.
So
Yeah,
we have two virgins. Because Jana, she knows all about Larev. Like, she's so addicted, aren't you, my darling?
Oh, yes.
But you and Amy are very new to Larev. You're our little virgins for
Yeah.
tonight. So I was just filling Amy in. So I'll tell you guys that we're Aussie owned. We're a family business. We've been around for 31 years. We are best known for our perfumes. So we started with French perfumes. So we have the most amazing perfumes. And in a minute, we're going to play a little game if you're up for a bit of bribery and corruption, and you can win a little of some perfume. So I hope that you're up on your chocolate knowledge, okay? Because Dan, you've played this game before, but
Yes.
yeah, it's a fun game, okay? We also do candles and reed diffusers. Do you guys love candles and reeds and nice smelling things around your house? Now, Yvette was just saying she's in love with her candle that she got from the last party. in love, love, love. So we have candles and reeds, and aromatherapy is what we're going to talk about tonight. But I will put up links to all of the catalogs in the Facebook event for you guys, so you can have a look at everything that we have. And we have an amazing skincare range, which I want to show Amy a little bit of, because it's really, really good for the psoriasis that she gets on her face. All right, so I'll show you around a little bit of it. But before we do that, it's Isha. Is that your name, Isha? Am I saying your name right?
Letitia.
Mine?
Letitia?
Oh, Letitia, yeah, sorry.
Letitia.
We've got someone else who's
One's
joined.
name
Hi,
Yeah.
Vicky.
you're saying.
Letitia, have you used aromatherapy before yourself or anything?
No.
Ah, is there anything that you suffer from or you're interested in finding out about tonight?
I'd like something to make me focus, if there's
Yeah.
anything that can help me with that. Yeah, I need to focus more, and I guess something to do with sleep as well. Like, I'm not sleeping well.
Okay, awesome.
Mm.
I'm going to show you around the aromatherapy, but this is a party. We're going to have fun, and I want it to be all about you guys and what you want to know about. You know, otherwise I could talk for hours, but I'm not going to. We got half an hour, and then you got other things to do. Hi, Jan.
Jane.
Jane. Hi, Jane.
On Jan, there's Jane.
I'm getting a little confused. Hi, Jane. How are you going? Can you hear us? Oh,
No, she's connecting to audio.
No, it's
won't
not
connect for
connected.
audio.
I'll wave to her. She's got to turn the audio on in the bottom of her screen, depending on if she's on. I think she's on a phone, Yvette. So
Yeah, I think she might be. I'll quickly send her a message.
yeah.
Bear with me. I'm just disappearing for a second.
Okay. While they're sorting that out, focus and sleep, and anything else you can think of?
No, oh yes, sorry, Claire, I'll host you.
Yeah, I can't at the moment. I mean, my stepdad's got cancer at the moment, and I was thinking of getting him something that he could put in the bath. I don't know what though. Like, I don't know what to pick for him, but I think something would be nice.
Yeah. So whilst he's unwell, what are some of is he in a lot of pain? Does he need something? Is his skin feeling sensitive? What's happening for him?
His skin is very sensitive at the moment. He's bruising a lot easily. His skin's tearing fairly easily. Many trips to the hospital because he'll wake up through the night just bleeding from split skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit crazy. He says he's not in pain, but I know he's bottling up a lot of emotion and he's not sharing it with us. And I know he's very stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It could be something for stress in aromatherapy.
Let's stress less, Kylie.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to show you some specific things that will help him, and there is some really good stuff that will help with his skin too. You know, so, and I'll tell you a little bit about myself because you guys have not met me before as well. So, but first, how did Jane go? Did she? Can you hear us, Jane? I don't think she can hear us yet.
No, I'm messaging her. She's on her phone, so.
Okay. All right. So hopefully she'll be able to hear us soon, but she might just try turning her thing on again because it was trying. Because we're going to play a game. But before I do that, I'll tell you a little bit about myself while we're trying to get Jane sorted out. I fell in love with Lorev when I was in high school. I had my first. Lorev do perfume as well. That's what they're well known for. I fell in love with the perfumes first, you know. And when I was in high school, my mum had a perfume party, and I got all of her hostess gifts. It was great. So she's raised her hand.
Hopefully we can have a look at them tonight.
I'm not sure why. She's got to turn it on from her end. I can't turn it on.
There's a more button in the top right corner, and then on the bottom of that tab.
So we talked about documents that support health needs within
Yeah.
education and care services.
Yeah.
So some of the
So-
same documents.
All right. So
Why can I hear another voice?
because Amy's is doing a webinar. Amy's doing a webinar at the same time for TAFE. She's studying childcare. Amy,
Okay, right.
I've just muted you to play the game just so that you can listen to TAFE as well. When we play the game, Amy, you're going to have to unmute.
I was like,
okay?
I'm hearing stuff.
No.
I was trying to figure out who it was as well.
Yeah, I was like, I could hear two people giving me information.
Yeah, she did warn me. She said, I'm doing two things at once. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
Jane might need to jump out and jump back in. Maybe it will let her connect then, I think. Well,
Yeah.
hopefully she'll be able to sort it out. So I fell in love with the perfumes, oh my God, so many years ago. And I had a million parties, as you do. And I went out and I got myself a full-time job. I loved my job. But I worked really hard and it was a very stressful job. And by the time I turned 19, I was diagnosed with stage 3 cervical cancer. My dad was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And they wanted to give me a hysterectomy, which I refused. So I opted for some really aggressive treatment, and I used the aromatherapy oils for the side effects of the chemotherapy for me and my dad. So there are some really good oils that I can point you in the right direction of to maybe like help with the side effects and what's happening for you guys. So you know, I went into remission and I went back to work, and I was on my way home from work one night when I got hit. I was in a really bad car accident. 2 trucks ran me over in my car and I broke my neck and back, and I crushed the front right side of my brain, and I forgot who I was and how to talk and all sorts of things, you know. But when I got better from that, they told me the cancer had come back, which is not uncommon. You know, it does come back if you go through a bit of a shock. So I had to have more treatment, and I used the aromatherapy oils for the side effects of all of that. The problem with going back on treatment was that I couldn't work for 12 months to be accepted into the trial that they put me on for the chemotherapy. And I couldn't afford to buy the aromatherapy oils for the side effects of the chemo if I didn't have a job, and I couldn't have a job and have the chemo. So I decided to become a consultant just so I could get my oils for free. That was the only reason I was going to do it. But here I am 21 years later, still doing my parties, still loving my products. I have 3 beautiful children, all naturally conceived after having 2 rounds of chemo and being run over by 2 trucks. So you guys have to know that whatever you see in your mind, you will hold in your hands. Don't let people take away your dreams. All right, because your brain will decide. If you believe it, it will happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so I use the oils every day. They help to control my skin problems. So Amy, you're saying you have trouble with psoriasis. Me too, around in my scalp and on my body. So big time. So there's some really good oils that will help you with that. You know, I use them for my pain from breaking my neck and back, my skin, my headaches, because I get a lot of headaches from breaking my neck. I have 3 beautiful children. Both my boys are autistic. We use the oils every day on them. So you guys were asking for things for sleep, focus, anxiety, stress. All of these oils we use every day on everyone. They are amazing. I'm really excited to show them to you. You know, and the sleep one is particularly my favorite. So good. I knock my kids out with it every night. It'll knock you out in about 15 minutes of putting it on. All right, so I can't
Sure
wait.
does.
It's so good, isn't it, Jan?
Yes, it's amazing.
I can't wait to show you around the products. I think you're going to love them. And ordering is super easy. After this is over, either tonight I'll be on the phone for about an hour and I can give you guys a personal call, or I can call you tomorrow and just answer any questions and show you what you can get and pop your orders through. I can get some of the aromatherapy stuff for you for free when you place orders. But if you want too much stuff, don't panic, just have a party, okay? Because then I can get you a whole bunch of stuff for free. And if we get bookings, it means that I can spoil Yvette. And Jan will tell you, you get heaps for having parties, heaps of free stuff.
Oh, yes.
So good. All right. So before we get into the aromatherapy side of things, which is what we're going to concentrate on tonight, I want to play a game with you and get you all giggling. And I hope that Jane can jump back on. Did she say she was going to try and jump back on?
Said something about going to a desktop, so I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, she'll jump back on. All right. So who here in this room is a self-confessed chocoholic?
I used to
I'd
be.
like- Yeah.
Used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to use chocolate to focus, which is awesome on the lips, but very bad for the hips.
Yes.
So I've got a little quiz for you, and I want to see who the biggest chocoholic is in the room. So I'm going to write your names down. Amy, LJ, Yvette, Jen. All right. Now, these are slogans from chocolate bar ads. Okay, so I'm going to tell
Here we
you what
go.
the slogan is.
I'm
and you
trying to get close so I can see.
You have to tell me what the chocolate bar is that goes with it. So you have to call out your name and then tell me the answer. Whoever I hear's name comes out first gets to answer. If you yell out the answer, but someone else says their name, they will steal your answer. Now, the person with the highest score at the end is going to win some perfume samples. Okay? So that way you get to try some perfume. All right, so we'll start with a super easy one. What a day helps you work, rest, and play?
Yvette,
Yvette.
is that a Mars bar?
Yes, it is. Okay. So Yvette has one. All right, what about this one? Nothing pleases like,
Ooh.
nothing pleases
Oh, Jan.
like. Jan?
I think it's Maltesers.
Yes, it is. Very good. What melts in your mouth and not in your hands?
Jan.
Yes?
Kit Kat.
No. Does anyone else want to
Ooh.
guess? What melts in your mouth and not in your hands?
Amy,
Amy.
we got a flake.
No.
No.
Yvette,
Yvette.
not a Snickers.
No.
Oh.
In your mouth and not
Melts in
in
your
your hand.
mouth and not in your hands.
Jan.
Dan.
M&M's.
Yes. Well
Ah.
done.
I was about to say that.
I was about to say, get in the bowl.
Yeah, that would have been too easy.
Yeah. Okay. This one really satisfies.
Yvette,
Yes.
Kit Kat.
No. So I'll do the whole. This will give it away. Packed
Yvette.
with. Yeah.
Snickers.
Yes. Packed with peanuts. This one really satisfies. Okay. What about this one? This is a tricky one. It changes the color of your day. So the
This is
song
the colour of your
to go
day.
change the color of your day.
Nah.
Oh,
Nah.
Jan.
Yes.
Time out.
No. There's two of these type of chocolate bars. They are very similar.
Oh, Jan.
Yes.
Milky Way.
No.
Milky Bar.
No. It
Yvette.
has
Is
a
that what-
gold wrapper. Yvette.
Well,
No.
Amy,
Amy.
I'm gonna go crunchy.
Yes, Amy. Well done.
That's work.
nice one, Amy.
All right. What about this one? It's the treat you can have in between meals without ruining your appetite.
Yvette,
Yvette.
Oh,
Kit Kat.
No. It's the treat you can have in between meals without ruining your appetite. We tend to give it to the kiddos.
Yvette,
Yes.
Jan.
Milky Way.
Milky Way. Okay, now you should all get this one. You keep thinking this is other things, but you're going to know it as soon as I say it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Have a break. Have a.
Yvette,
Oh,
Yes.
Kit Kat.
say your name. I just said
You gave away the answer. All right, what about this one? A glass and a half of milk in every block of which
Yvette.
chocolate?
Jan.
Dairy Milk.
Oh, she's hitting the lead. Here's a tricky one. This is worth 2 points because hardly anyone ever gets it. I have to give heaps of clues away. It's deliciously ugly.
It's what?
Deliciously ugly.
Deliciously Jan.
Jan.
Golden Rough.
No. Good guess, though. It's deliciously ugly.
Jan.
Amy, it's not a golden rough, is it?
No, not a golden rough.
No.
Jan.
LJ.
Jan.
LJ.
Chiquito.
Not
Turkish
Chiquito.
delight?
But no. Jan, you were close. Not a Chiquito, but you're close. LJ.
Jan.
do you want to guess?
Jan.
Yep.
Oh, what are they called?
I've got something in my head, so I'll go next. LJ.
Okay.
I was next, you bugger.
Go. She hasn't got any points left. Let her have a guess.
Yeah.
Can you think of it, Jan?
Yeah, I've got it in my head. I'll come back. Give someone else a go.
Okay, LJ?
Holy waffle?
No.
Oh!
My answer.
Red and yellow packet. You can't eat it in a 30-second ad.
Red and yellow packet.
LJ?
Yes?
Picnic?
Yes! Go!
Oh my
You got
God.
it right. Nice work.
Okay, now which bar makes you fall in love with the big cherry taste?
Yvette.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cherry right.
Cherry right. Well done. Okay, here's another tricky one that's worth 2 points.
It's taking me out of the actual Zoom thing here.
We can hear you, but the screen is frozen on you.
Yeah, I know. It's taking me out of here. There we go.
Oh, there you go. All right, it's created like no other chocolate.
Yvette.
Like,
Yes, Yvette.
Old gold.
No, good guess though. Created like no other chocolate.
Jan.
Yes.
Lint.
No. Created like no other chocolate.
LJ.
LJ.
Milky Bar.
No.
Ah.
It is a yellow wrapper with purple writing.
Yvette.
Yvette.
Holly waffle.
No.
LJ.
Jan.
LJ.
Blake.
Yes,
Oh
LJ.
my God.
Oh my God, you're catching up. You're catching up.
That's
Finally.
it. You're sacked. You can go away.
All right, here's another one. They call me Caramello.
Yvette.
Yes.
Jan.
Caramello koala.
Well done. Okay, now last one for 2 points. It's the taste of paradise. The taste of paradise.
Amy.
Amy.
They got coconut rough.
No, but you're close. It does have coconut in it.
Oh, Yvette.
Yvette.
Bounty.
Yes. Oh, Yvette, you cleaned up 9 points. LJ, you're in second place with 4. Jan's got 2 and Amy's got 1. All right. It's a good game, isn't it? It's a bit of fun.
It is.
All right. So, Yvette, you're going to win that prize, but, you know, you're the hostess, so I'm going to give you a little prize, but LJ, you'll get
Oh,
one.
yeah, well, we can click through.
I'll give
Oh,
you
sorry.
That's okay. All right. So let me talk to you a little bit about aromatherapy now, because I don't want to take up too much of your time. But I want to give you a couple of basic rules to aromatherapy that will make it super easy to understand how to use your aromatherapy. All right. So the first rule is synergy, and the second rule is dilution. So synergy just means if you use one oil by itself, it will only have the strength of one oil. So say, for example, you grab lavender to help you go to sleep. Okay, so lavender is fantastic for sleeplessness, but it won't help someone who has insomnia. It's really good to get rid of headache, but it won't stop a migraine because it's not strong enough all by itself. So when you mix 2 oils together, you have the strength of 3. And when you mix 3 together, you'll have the strength of 11.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they mix together, which means they synergize. It makes them stronger, they work quicker, and they last longer. So you will get results within 10 to 15 minutes, last up to 8 hours, depending on which 3 oils you're mixing and what they do. Okay. The second rule is dilution, which just means that, see these little bottles of oils? These you use in your ultrasonic diffusers or your oil burners, but you cannot put them straight on your skin. If you want to put an aromatherapy oil on your skin, you must put it in a massage oil first. You know, so we have oils already mixed in massage oils, but we also have a plain massage oil that you can mix your own massage blends in. Okay, so synergy and dilution. Now I'm going to ask you later on, whoever remembers those two words and shouts it out, you'll get a perfume prize too. Okay, so this is so you don't waffle. Let me just tell you, I'm Kylie, but my nickname is Have a Chat. I'm warning you now. Jen will tell you, I don't shut up. Okay, I could talk to you with a bag of marbles in my mouth underwater. Okay. All right, so synergy and dilution. And for oils to work, they have to be 100% pure. So now I don't know about you guys, but when I first started using aromatherapy, I found it very difficult to know what I was buying and what to do with it, because people sell little bottles like this all over the place. They range from $2 up, and nobody can tell you what any of them do or why one's $2 and one's more expensive. So, you know, like I would rather spend the $2 and get a cheapy bottle and go and get my nails done with the other 28 buck difference, you know, unless you know what it is. So let me tell you how to tell the real ones from the fake. Okay, there are 3 types of oils you'll find around the place. Have any of you gone to a shop or a market and seen these little bottles and they're $2 and they're a fragrant oil and it's got the word fragrant oil written on it?
Yeah.
Okay, so a fragrant oil is not aromatherapy. A fragrant oil is perfume that smells like whatever the fragrance is. Okay, so what a fragrant oil was actually made for was potpourri. It was designed to freshen potpourri up. So it's like a perfume for the home, not really an oil burning oil. Would you tip your favorite bottle of perfume into an oil burner and light a match?
No.
No. So, but what we do with the fragrant oils is we put them in oil burners and then diffuse them into the air, and it makes them toxic. And if you are sensitive to smell, they can give you headaches and migraines and sinus and allergies and hay fever and nausea. You know, so we're not meant to breathe that perfume in like that. So if you've got some of those at home, don't throw them out. Just remember, if it's got fragrance oil on it, it is a perfume, not an aromatherapy oil, and you need to use it like a perfume. So in your potpourri, artificial flowers, if there are shoes at the door that smell, a couple of drops on the shoes will stop them from stinking your house out. You know, just don't put them in an oil burner and they're not going to get rid of a headache. Okay. In fact, if you burn a fragrant lavender oil, it'll probably give you a headache. Yeah, because it's perfume, not lavender. All right, so then if you go to Coles and Woolies and the Body Shop and some of the other shops, you'll see essential oils. They range from $6 to $16 a bottle. In the supermarkets, they're where the candles are or in the health food section, and you can get the tea tree and the eucalyptus in the bigger size bottles. Have you seen them in the shops?
Yep.
Yeah, most of them though are this size. Okay, would you pay $16 for this much cooking oil?
No.
No. So if you have bought oils from the supermarket, that is what you're buying. Okay, they are 90% cooking oil, 10% essential oil. So have any of you put something like, you bought an oil from the supermarket like that, you've put it in your oil burner and it spits everywhere. It spits and splatters, because what happens when you put cooking oil in water? You heat up cooking oil and you put water in it. What happens?
It can catch a light to start with.
Catch a light, absolutely. So these oils, these essential oils that are mainly just oil with a little bit of your essential oil in them, they spit and they catch on fire. They don't have enough oil in them to be therapeutic. They're really just for smell. And you're paying, you know, a bit extra, but not too much for them, but they're not going to do what you want them to. And they can be a fire hazard, and they will wreck TV screens, furniture, because the oil spits on everything. And if they do catch on fire, everything that's got oil all over it will catch on fire too. So if you've got essential oils like that that are spitting, they've got oil in them. You shouldn't be using them in an oil burner, but they are excellent for cleaning. A few drops in with your sheets and towels will soften the fabric without wrecking your machine. You can use them in your mop water, in your filters for your air conditioning, in your vacuum cleaners, and it'll make the house smell nice. Just don't use them in an oil burner, and they're not really therapeutic. They're really just for smell. All right. Then if you go to some health food shops and some of the department stores, they have a much more expensive range of oils that they say are 100% pure. All right. And you think, well, It's even written sometimes on the bottle, 100% pure essential oil. All right, so lavender will be about $40 if you're buying it from Myers. Okay, and so you think you're buying the right thing, right? You know,
Yeah.
but how often have you gone into one of those shops and you want to get an oil, but you don't know which one to get, and nobody can tell you what any of them do or why one is more expensive than the other?
I've done
Yeah,
that.
it's all about pressure selling.
Yeah, it's so
It's
confusing.
all about pressure selling in the shop
Yep,
and not knowing what your product's actually for. So if
exactly.
you don't have the education behind your product of what you're selling, you shouldn't be selling it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You need to get the right information. For
Yeah.
oils to work, they have to be 100% therapeutic. They need to be grown properly, they have to be cultivated properly, and they need to be stored properly. And in Australia, we have this awesome association called the TGA, which is the Australian Register of Therapeutic Goods. Now, they are the ones that check anything that has a therapeutic or a medicinal claim has to be registered with the TGA, and they make the laws of what you can and can't do with them and what you can and can't claim. So before you spend money on aromatherapy, you need to make sure that the products you're buying are registered with the TGA, because that will give you a quality assurance that you are buying the right thing and it won't make you sick. And now, if you can't remember that, anything that's registered with the TGA on the actual bottle will have an AUSTEL number. So this is even for medications, all go through the TGA. So AUSTL on the bottle, they have to have an expiry date and a batch number. And because what will happen is when you go to the shops, the ones that are selling oils very expensive, most of them are about 85% essential oil, but then it's cut with a synthetic oil. Now the synthetic oil has petroleum in it. So what happens when you tip petrol on a plant?
Kills it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the instant that they put that into the essential oil, it destroys the essential oil, and that's why it doesn't work or it makes you feel sick, because you're reacting to the chemicals. All right. So the TGA listing, the AUSTEL number, will protect you from that. It means that it is 100% pure, and it's not been watered down with anything. Now, Lorev's oils are the only oils in a party plan, from a party plan or a direct selling company, that are registered here in Australia with the TGA. So you can go to the website and put in Lorev eucalyptus and cedarwood, and it will print you out 4 or 5 pages of therapeutic values that the oil does. All right, so we will go one step further. Because our oils, every single one of our oils is TGA approved and listed with the TGA, we will give you a money back guarantee. We want you to use the oils for 30 days. Make sure you like the smell. Make sure they do what they're supposed to. And if they don't, you need to give them back, and we'll give you back your money or swap them for something else until we find the perfect oils for you. And I don't know about you guys, but it's just nice to know you've got a guarantee, especially for my little virgins, LJ and Amy, who have never used Lorev. You know, I don't want you to ever get anything that is not 100% you're in love with it and it works. You need to give it back. Okay, so I don't know a doctor that'll write you out a prescription, and if it doesn't work, give you back your money, do you?
No.
So we do here, okay? Now, to know what they do, I'm going to give you a few little tips. So we have 2 different ranges. We have a mix your own range, which has 12 of the most commonly used oils that are also very easy to blend and have lots of different uses. And then we have a range of pre-mixed oils that I call the blood oils, because you don't have to think about it. You just get them and use them, and they make you feel better. Okay, so I'm going to show you around a couple of those oils, but I'd love to show you 6 oils that do over 300 different recipes. Would you like to know what they are?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys mentioned you need stuff for your skin, for psoriasis, for stress, to relax, for anxiety, for depression, for focus, for sleep, and some stuff to help with the side effects of cancer and the treatment. All right, these 6 oils will do all of that plus a whole lot more. So the first oil, of course, would be lavender. Lavender is like the Swiss Army knife of the essential oils world. And lavender you'll find in just about every recipe. And the link that I put up on the Facebook event has a link to our aromatherapy shopping guide. And in here on page 27, there is a whole page of recipes. Okay, so I challenge you guys later on to have a look and see if you can find some recipes in here that you could use yourself, and it'll actually tell you the 3 oils you need to mix to get rid of that problem. Okay, it's so good. There's so many recipes in here, and like even Yvette, if you've got oils at home, you'll find so many more uses for them. Plus, one of the other parties that I do is called Domestic Goddess. Lavender is awesome for cleaning. Did you know that if you mix 5 drops of lavender and 5 drops of lemon in a 100 ml bottle of water and spray that on anything that collects dust, dust doesn't stick to it, so you don't have to clean as often.
Oh, I need that.
Awesome. It's awesome. I have so many tricks that you can use these oils for.
My house is so dusty.
Yep. So, you know, your fans and your Venetian blinds and all that sort of stuff, just wipe it over with that water solution. And I only have to dust maybe once every 3 months now.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep. And lemon, you can use that as a wipe. It's antibacterial, it's antifungal, it's antiviral, so it kills anything, and it breaks down oil. So in the kitchen, you can wipe it over the surfaces so that it breaks down the oil and you don't get that sludge on the top of your range wood and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
Yes, really good for that. And if you put lemon in a little bit of detergent and some vinegar and use that to wash your windows, you will not be able to know you've got windows and you'll walk through them. Like, it's no streak, so good for your glass.
That's awesome.
Okay. And lavender and lemon also kill mold.
Yes, I
I
need
knew
that.
the lavender did. I didn't know about lemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And-
one of the theme parties I do is called the Domestic Goddess Party, and it shows you all the things that you can do with the oils to clean your house so that you have chemical free but a really nice clean smelling house as well. You know, so lavender also is a baby friendly oil. So if you know anyone that has bubbers that are teething or have nappy rash or colic or don't sleep well, lavender and chamomile are your 2 baby safe oils. They are absolutely brilliant for those things, and we have a very special range that we've made specifically for babies, and we have a gorgeous hair and body shower shampoo, like bath shampoo that you can use as a bubble bath as well, that's tear free, that will make them relax, help them sleep, and clear up cradle cap and skin problems. And we have a baby massage blend that does, are you ready for this? It does sleep, teething, rashes, nappy rash, colic,
Wow.
wind, muscle spasms, crying baby. It does everything. But let me warn you, you massage it on Bubba, you get tired too because it's on your hands. So Bubba will go to
I
sleep.
have to wear gloves.
You might have a nana nap too while Bubs is asleep. You know, so the baby pack, there's a baby pack that gives you the hair and body shampoo, the massage oil, and a sweet sleep blend for your oil burner, so that you have a very happy baby and a very calm mama.
I need that.
It is awesome. And when you buy the pack, you get a free roll-on on special. And you said that focus was the other thing that you needed.
Yeah.
So if we have something to make you go to sleep, we have something to wake you up too, ladies. Okay, so we have uppers and downers. Okay.
And it's all natural.
That's right. I can't get in trouble for selling it. So sweet sleep is your downer. Brain power is your upper. Oh my God. It is my favorite oil.
Love you.
I use it all day, every day. It comes in a roll-on, and you can get that for free with your baby pack.
Oh, wow.
So that takes care of everything you asked about except the cancer stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so, but the baby massage oil, very, very good for the skin. Yeah, so it will help with stress and anxiety. It's a relaxant. It's very gentle, and it's really good for eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, sore, stingy skin, or itchy skin. And because it's really gentle, while he's in this very delicate state, it's probably a very safe oil to use on him. So that kind of does cover everything.
Yeah.
But you might not want to share that one because you might need it for Bubs. All right. So after this is over on the event, I'll actually put a picture up of the baby set so you know what I'm talking about.
Perfect.
Okay?
Thank you.
That's okay. I'll write my notes so I don't forget. Okay. So lavender and chamomile, though, you can mix your own blends up with as well. You know, chamomile, guys, if you suffer with stress, anxiety, and tension, if you get flaky scalp or you have psoriasis, chamomile will stop you itching. It stops inflammation of the skin. It's excellent to stop you from getting too oily as well. It's also very good for upset stomachs or digestion issues, anxiety and stress, and it's excellent for headaches. So it's a really good blend. And if you're going to get 5 or 6 oils that do everything, lavender and chamomile have to be on top of your list. All right. Lemon is the next one. You can't live without lemon. Lemon kills everything. And right now, with what's going on with the pandemic and cold and flu season, lemon kills anything. So it's antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial, excellent in your cleaning like we were talking about before, but it's also super good for hay fever and allergies. It's a natural bleach, so you can whiten your teeth with lemon. You can whiten your nails. It breaks down fat. Okay, so you can use it in a massage oil on your skin, and it will help to get rid of dimples and stuff like that, and it flushes toxins out of your body. All right, so it makes your skin really healthy. You'll find it in stacks and stacks of recipes. Lemon's the third oil. Now, do any of you get bloating around that time of the month?
Sometimes.
Bloating or cramping, or have you ever been to a smorgasbord and eaten just a little bit too much and you have to undo a button?
Oh yeah, that's like every meal for me right now.
Yeah. All right. So peppermint is a girl's best friend. Peppermint is kind of like lavender. It is in so many recipes. So did you know that you could use lavender, chamomile, or peppermint to stop a toothache?
I knew
Peppermint
the
is also,
peppermint.
Toothache.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Peppermint is also excellent for earaches, for sinus, for congestion, for hay fever, for allergies, for migraines. It's a muscle relaxant as well. Okay, so if you're getting stress migraines, which usually come from a tension in your neck, peppermint will calm it down. It's good to regulate body temperature. It will help to break a fever. It's excellent for your stomach. Okay, it's really good for your feet. It's great for foot odor, but it's also, it's really good to stop your feet from hurting if you've been on them a long time. If you put a few drops on the inside of your shoes, the nurses call it dancing feet. It stops your feet from being sore.
Oh wow.
So, but peppermint is my favorite because if you mix it in a little bit of massage oil and rub it on your tummy in a clockwise motion, in about 3 minutes after you put it on, it gets rid of bloating, period cramping, and overindulgence. So you go to the smorgasbord, you eat till you're nearly sick, then you go to the bathroom, you put some peppermint on, and you can eat another whole plate.
Yeah, I don't want the peppermint, thanks. I just paid $8,000 to get rid of my weight. I don't need to put it back on.
And
I can't hear you, Taylor,
it's
sorry.
also very good for wind. Now, ladies, sometimes if you drink alcohol, do you find you
I'll go in the room.
get windy? Okay, so you know you can rub it on and it'll get rid of wind, but let me just warn you, you fart really loud and it's a little bit embarrassing. Hey, so I don't think it's fair that boys can fart and it's funny, but girls fart and it's feral. What's that all about?
Oh, I don't know. But what I was going to ask you was, well, do you do anything to do with fungal infections?
Yeah, lemon.
The nail infections in your feet.
Yep. So lemon can help get rid of nail infections in your feet, but we actually have a roll-on. So these are, and I'll get to these in a second, but first aid roll-on is what you need.
Sorry, I've just gone off topic. I just thought I'd ask you that. That's all.
Yep. Yeah, no, that's good. So lemon is excellent to kill fungal infections in your nails.
Yep.
But also we have a first aid roll-on, which is a combination of 6 oils. So can you imagine how strong it is?
Yeah.
And this one does eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, acne, cuts, burns, abrasions, fungal infections, tinea, all of it. Burns, insect bites, allergic reactions. This first aid roll-on does it all, and it's brilliant. So and for your nail infections, you roll it on the nail and you roll it on a band-aid and you put it on the fungal infection and you leave it on for 8 hours and then you take it off overnight and you do it again the next day. And you do that for about a week to 14 days depending on how bad the infection is.
Right, that sounds good, G. I've been trying to get rid of one in my toe, so
yeah, this is brilliant.
I've had it for 12 months.
Goodness me.
Still have it.
All right, so we need to get you a first aid roll on.
Yeah, it looks it doesn't look so bad now, but it looks pretty bad. It looked pretty bad, so
And it'll
Yeah.
get worse because now we're coming into the colder season. You wear more closed-in shoes, and that will
Yeah.
aggravate it.
Yeah.
So if you
Well, I've
think-
been trying to wear thongs so they're open
yeah,
and the air can get in and elevate.
yeah. First
So-
aid roll on. Write it on your wish list. If you
Rightio.
if you're
Putting
hearing
things down.
stuff, yeah, write it all down. And if you've got kids, you need the first aid roll on. Let me just tell you, okay, it is brilliant. And so these roll-ons, you can buy them. They're $33.50 each. But when you spend $100, you get one free. If you spend $200, you get two free. If you spend $500, you get five free. And you can pick which
Right,
ones.
so that's all right. Wish
You
I had
don't
$500 to spend, but that's okay.
That's if you want $500 worth of stuff, please just have a party. I'll get it for
Okay,
you for
no
about
worries.
$80 if you have a party, okay? All right, so party for big list, okay? You don't need a second mortgage. Will you just do a party and get you some free stuff, okay? All right, so now eucalyptus and cedarwood is the fourth oil I would tell you if you wanted to get some oils that you could mix. Eucalyptus and cedarwood is brilliant. You need your brain power, Jan. Don't.
Yes, I do.
But then you won't sleep, so that's probably not a good
Yeah,
idea.
that's why I'm not putting it on.
So eucalyptus and cedarwood is antibacterial and antiviral, and it's really good in your cleaning, but it's excellent for all your chest stuff. So colds, flu, phlegm, chest infections, asthma, bronchitis, snoring, all of that sort of stuff, eucalyptus, brilliant. So definitely one that you would put in your top 6 that you get. And then of course we have tea tree. So tea tree is such a strong antiseptic. It's really good to use for your nail infections. You can use tea tree in that. It's really, really good for head lice and fleas. They don't like it at all. That'll get rid of head lice and fleas. And remember, tea tree oil is very strong. You don't need a lot of it. It's you know, head lice and fleas are this big, okay? The reason why kids don't like tea tree is because you'll put the whole bottle in their hair, and that's not good. You only need a few drops. All right?
Oh, God.
It's bad. All right? But you know what? It's a great insecticide. All right? So spiders, ants, and flies hate it. You know, do you know peppermint also gets rid of mice,
Nice.
Yes.
ants, cockroaches,
Oh, maybe I need some
spiders.
peppermint.
Peppermint. So just put some on a
Peppermint.
cotton bud and put it in the back of your drawers and things like that. They hate it. It's really good.
I had a mouse. And I just put some of that Breathe Easy because I can smell it's got peppermint in it. I haven't heard the mouse in like 2 weeks.
It's so
Oh,
good.
wow.
So good. All
I'm
right.
just
I
So
did have
I'm
a
just gonna buy
I did
bottle
have a
of
mouse. Now I don't have them.
now you don't have a mouse. The mouse has
No.
found another house.
Yes,
That's a good thing.
you can go to
The mouse
someone
has
else's
found-
house.
Absolutely. So in the specials, and I'll put this one up too, those 6 oils are on special in a pack. Okay, but you can get it's called the Essentials Oils Collection, and it's on special for $191.70. And that'll give you over 300 recipes, lots of house cleaning stuff. And yes, I will give you all the recipes so that you know how to use it. And remember, when you spend $100, you get a free roll-on, so you could get your first aid roll-on, or you get your Stress Less or your Sweet Sleep. And it's only that much to get the next roll-on for free. So I'd recommend getting a couple little mix bottles so you can make up your little mixes, and then you get your extra roll-on for free too. But sometimes we don't want to look up recipes, and we don't want to remember synergy and dilution. We just want something that's quick and easy and already done. Would you agree?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So they are the bludge oils. So we have 3 ways that we've made. Isn't it good? I get in trouble off the boss when I say this, but they are bludge oils. The right term for them is ready to enjoy. Okay. They come in 3 ways, but bludge oil sounds good.
I like blood oil better.
Me
So
too.
do I.
All right. So we've made them in 3 ways. We've made them in your oil burners so that you can use them in your oil burners or your ultrasonic diffusers. So has anybody got an ultrasonic diffuser?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't got a Rev one, but I have
Hey,
got a diffuser.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which brand it is. They all do the same thing. An ultrasonic diffuser is like the Ferrari of the oil burners world. Okay, you cannot get better than an ultrasonic diffuser. It's 5 machines in one. All right,
Yep.
so it's an air purifier, it's a humidifier, it's an oil burner, It's an ionizer, which is a salt lamp, and a night light all in one machine. It is the safest and most effective way to get essential oils into the air. So that will create a protective barrier for your whole home, you know. And when you diffuse essential oils into the air, you breathe them in, they go through your throat and into your lungs and through your lymphatic system, and they help to regenerate tissue, and they work from inside out. But also, because the mist is making them go into the air, your skin also absorbs them, so you get a double effect from an ultrasonic diffuser. Whereas just an oil burner, it's just breathing it in. Doesn't diffuse it enough to go into the air, just enough for you to breathe in, you know. Now, if you've got kids, then the ultrasonic diffusers are so much safer to put in your house because, in the rooms, because it's cold water. And it turns itself off, so you don't have to have candles and flames and things like that in there. Okay, Amy, I've just muted you because I think, oh no, I don't know. Maybe it's someone else. You have to unmute yourself, Amy. Can you guys hear a second
I'm
voice?
unmuted. Can you hear me?
Yep, absolutely.
No
Okay.
worries.
All right, so these ones are for your oil burners and your diffusers or steam inhalation. Okay, then we have our double strength intensive heat roll-ons. So we have 12 of these, and we have a 7 for your chakras, and we have 8 perfume ones. So these are the ones you can get for free when you order, and these are designed to work within 3 to 15 minutes. They last, you know, up to 8 hours, and they're designed so you can take them with you anywhere you go. Plane, boat, doesn't matter, in your handbag. So you've got like a little chemist in your handbag the whole time. You know, I carry mine with me everywhere I go, you know. And then we have, remember the dilution rule, if it's going to touch your body, it must be mixed in a massage oil. So if you don't want to mix, then you can use a pre-mixed massage oil that you can use either in the bath or rub straight on your skin. And the oils will go straight through your skin into your bloodstream, and that's why they work so quickly. And the best way to treat physical problems is to get the oil onto your skin. All right, for emotional and mental stuff, it's breathe it in. But for physical stuff, you need to put it on your skin. It's the quickest and most effective way to fix it. All right, so we have quite a few different blends, but all I'm going to do is concentrate on the ones you asked about at the start. So the first one we talked about was for your skin. So this will help with the cancer stuff as well as the psoriasis stuff. We have 2 very special blends for the skin. The first aid roll-on is for really, you know, your cuts, burns, abrasions, insect bites, also eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, fungal infections, and allergic reactions. So that's your double strength. Get it on really quick, and it's almost instant what it does. So if your face, Amy, flares up, you would use this to calm it down, and then go back to a moisturizer to keep it away.
Yep.
Okay, but we also have in our massage oils, our body and bath oils, my favorite body and bath oil is called the Skin Revival Body and Bath Oil. This one is designed for your skin. So it is also designed, it's not as strong as the first aid, so it's really good as a gentle massage for children as well. But for eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, muscle pain and tension. It also has lime and spearmint in it, so whatever you rub it on, you want to eat. So it's quite nice in the boudoir. Okay.
It's what?
It's quite nice in the boudoir. All right, but I will not be held responsible for any babies you make from mucking around. Okay. So that's the Skin Revival. I would definitely, see, I use both of these. This one when my skin is broken and flared out, and this one just once I've got it cleaned up with this, I then just go onto this, and this keeps my skin really nice and I don't break out, especially in my hair. Okay, so that's for the psoriasis. Now we also have Stress Less. Now quite a few of you said, I need something for stress and anxiety and tension and all of that goes with that. Our Stress Less blend is our biggest seller. Now, this is my favorite blend for my boys who have autism. I work with about 90 autistic children of different levels, and they all respond really well to Stress Less. So Stress Less comes in everything. You can get it in a double strength roll-on so you do not kill whoever it is that's upsetting you. Okay. All right. So now here's how you use it. Temples in the back of the neck for your stress and anxiety, your depression, your negative self-talk. If it's all up here, when you're stressed, it's all in your head, then
Yeah.
temples in the back of the neck. Okay.
Yeah.
If you're getting headaches from being stressed and tense, the back of the neck, it's a relaxant. It relaxes the muscles and it's also anti-inflammatory. So it stops all the swelling. But sometimes when people suffer with anxiety, they feel it in their chest when they're breathing and they get really panic attacks and chest pain and heart palpitations. So did you know that if you roll the stress less on your chest, it physically will slow down your heart rate and it will stop a panic or an anxiety attack?
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's pretty good.
It is so good. And when my
Yeah.
boys are having their, they're losing it with their autistic thing,
Having that meltdown, yeah.
yeah, we put it on
Yeah.
their chest and on their feet, and within 5 minutes, they come back to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Instead of a meltdown lasting an hour, 5 minutes, and we're back to normal. They're breathing
No,
normal.
yeah.
We can rationalize with them. The cortisol level drops, and they come out of it. It's really good. On your feet, and for children, feet first always.
Yeah.
Always put everything on their feet first, because their feet is the most sensitive part, but also the blood flows from the feet to the brain. So if you put it on the feet, it goes right through the system within 3-minute cycle. So
Okay.
you'll see it start to work within a 3-minute window. Yeah, if you put it on the feet. All right, so we have the double strength roll on. We also have it in a burning oil for your ultrasonic diffusers or your oil burners, because you want to create a calm environment at home. This is definitely the blend you want to use. Okay, just having it on in the background so that when people come in, you come into a calm place rather than a place that aggravates you more. And if when you are stressed, you get a lot of pain, then it comes in a massage oil as well that you can stick in the bath and make the kids relaxed and sleepy. You can put it on yourself for pain, especially across your shoulders or your back. If you've got an injury and you're stressed, you'll find the pain is always worse, because stress causes inflammation in the body and that'll make you feel worse. So the stress lash you can get in all three, and it is on special. If you buy the massage oil and the blend, you get the roll on as your free gift. So you can just get a stress less pack. Okay. And that does your stress, your anxiety, relaxation, and depression. Okay. Now, focus. I mentioned this before for LJ. She said, I need something to wake me up and something to put me to sleep. So my favorite wake up blend is Brain Power. I
Brain
swear.
power.
How good is this, Jan? It is so
It's
good.
amazing. It's
Alright,
amazing.
I swear it makes you smarter. Would you agree?
Yeah, my IQ goes up.
Absolutely does. All right. So the Brain Power comes in a double strength roll on, which I use every day. Temples in the back of the neck, and it will help you remember things. It helps you concentrate. It clears mental fog and fatigue. It stops you yawning for like 3 hours. You know when you're really tired and you
Yeah,
cannot stop
I
yawning?
think this is what I know.
Oh my God, it is so good. So when I had my car accident and I crushed my brain, I developed narcolepsy. So I could fall asleep talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm shocking, right? And at about 8:30, I start yawning. So I'm talking and I'll be at a party and I'm like, I need my brain power. And I put my brain power on, and within 3 minutes, I do not yawn for 3 hours. It is so good. All right. So, and you can take it with you everywhere you go. This is my biggest selling blend for students from high school to university. TAFE, whatever you're trying to study, it stops
I think that's what I
headaches.
know.
Yeah, it's really good for
Tell me,
headaches.
Tape, yeah.
It's also really good for hangovers.
That's
You've
great.
got to celebrate when you're
Good
studying or you go mad. And you can also get it in a burning oil for your oil burners. So when we were doing homeschooling, this was on our sonic diffuser on the table, and we would put this in to help the kids focus and concentrate while they were doing their homeschooling. And then we'd use stress less when they finished it, so they weren't wired and they'd be calm in the house and they can go outside to burn the energy off. And then at night time we use the sweet sleep, and in my office I would use Winter Wellness and Breathe Easy, because we needed to keep the air clean while we had people coming in and out, and we didn't know if they were bringing anything with them, so that does your wake up. So Brain Power is your wake up. and then we have sweet sleep. Now, I know this is one of your favorites, my dear, isn't it? Jan's like, this one's so good. Tell them how good this is.
Well, if you want to go to sleep 100%, just put it on and you'll be asleep.
Yep.
It's got marjoram in it. So marjoram's are, yeah, it's just amazing.
Yeah, marjoram is the strongest sedative in the aromatherapy world. Yeah, so it's like a couple of drops of marjoram will knock you out, and this has a whole heap of other oils in it as well. So sweet sleep is specifically designed for insomnia or sleeplessness. It comes in a double strength roll-on that you put on the temples, the back of your neck, and the bottom of your feet, and within 15 minutes you will be asleep, and you will stay asleep for a long time, and it puts you into a deep level of sleep. So when you wake up, you're not tired, you know, because you've slept properly. Now, an adult needs the deep level of sleep for 90 minutes, but a child needs that level of sleep for 180. And if you put a Fitbit on, I can guarantee you that you will be sleeping in that deep pattern of sleep for less than an hour. And that's why you wake up tired. Yeah. Because whilst you are sleeping, you're not sleeping well. Yeah.
No.
All right, but it also comes in the burning oil for your sonic diffusers. So for our kids who suffer with night terrors, we put this on. Each of our children have their own ultrasonic diffuser in their rooms. We use the Lorev ones because they're awesome. They look like a little spaceship, but they last 10 to 16 hours, the water in them.
Wow.
So you leave it on all night. The oils evaporate out over 6 hours. So when they wake up in the morning, the oils have finished, but the air is still moist and clean and fresh. And they wake up and they feel good. And they come out and you're not having tantrums at 7 o'clock in the morning while you're trying to get them ready for school. You know, so this goes on their body. They have their own. They don't share. They all have their own, you know, and we do a little story time and they put it on their temples, the back of their neck and their bottom of their feet. I'll read them a story, 5 pages. That's all I have to do because they're asleep. I've never read more than the first 5 pages of Harry Potter. So good. So that's our sweet sleep, and you can get that in a little set too. All right. So then that brings us to cancer.
Good.
So I want to finish with the cancer stuff because me and my dad went through cancer, and everybody's cancer journey is very different. But I have a couple of pages of different recipes and different blends of oils that can help with some of the side effects of cancer. So we can't cure it, but we can definitely help with the side effects of the treatment and the condition, depending on which one it is. So LJ, I would love for you to send me a little message. I've sent all of you messenger messages, so you can respond to my messenger messages. Send me your phone number and your email address, and I will email you all the cancer information I have.
Yeah.
And some of it will apply, some of it won't, but at least it's good reading, and you might be able to pick something. You know, you'll see something in there that really speaks to you that we can use, and hopefully make you feel much better. Okay.
Thank
So
you.
that's a little bit about aromatherapy. Okay. So does anyone have any questions, or has that been really cool?
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. And I'm so glad you enjoyed it too, Yvette, because for someone who's been using it a long time, it's really fun if you can go, oh, that was really cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are 3 easy ways to get your goodies. And the first is, of course, to please let me talk to you. Okay. So I've sent you all messenger messages because when I do physical parties, my favorite part of the party is to sit down over a cup of tea, have a biscuit, and just chat with you and find out how I can best help you. You know, so I don't want that to go. I find this really impersonal. I much prefer to give you a chit chat over the phone to see if I can at least answer some questions. So if you send me your phone number, I can then give you a call either tonight or tomorrow, depending on what you've got on in the next, if you're tired, we can just do it tomorrow. Okay. And I can answer your questions. I am the fudge queen. Jan will tell you, I am really good at working out bargains. Okay.
Oh, she got an awesome
Yes.
bargain for me from the last party. So
Yep. I will get you as much as I can for as little as possible. And if you want too much, then get a little bit now. Get one of your roll-ons for free, and then have a party. I do all sorts of parties. We can do a catalog party. We can do another virtual party. We are allowed to do in-home parties now too, with whoever's already in the house and 5 people coming to the house. Or if you have a local cafe that has been slammed from the current virus, we could actually meet at a cafe and do coffee and cake at a cafe. Now, how cool is this? We go there, they cook for us, they make us a coffee, we make a big mess, we do our shopping, and then we get up and leave. We don't even have to wipe the table down. Like, how good's that? You know,
That'd be awesome.
I know, you know, I have one at Londonderry that I go to all the time, and we do parties there all the time. And, you know, the reason why she's still open is because we keep doing parties there. And the moment there's cars there, 150 people come in to get coffee and stuff because they don't realise that she's open, you know. So we want to look after our local businesses. If there's a cafe nearby that we can have coffee and cake with, I'm up for it, you know. And how nice is it to get your friends together? We can have at least 10. I think it's going up to 20 at the end of this week at a cafe. So we could have 8 of your friends, sit down and have coffee and cake. Haven't we missed that? Since
I have.
isolation, I miss my friends, you know. The other party I do is a party in the park. So if you guys have got kids, we can do it during the day while the school kids are at school, the little kids are with us. We can find a park, the kids can play in the park while we shop. How good is that?
I can look after your kids and you can go and shop, okay?
There you
I'll
go.
take them down to the park.
Amy will be the babysitter. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Have a think about having a party so that I can spoil you guys and get you some free stuff. Do you know if you have a party with 6 friends and you get $300 in sales, you get to pick something for free? I suggest the most expensive thing that you can find. Okay. All right. But most of my hostesses that have an average party with a couple of bookings will end up with about $500 worth of products for about $80 to $100. You know, so if you've got a big list, get a little bit now and then keep that list, and I will work really hard to get it for you as hostess gifts. And you'll help me to spoil Yvette as well, because if you guys book,
Oh,
she
that's
gets free
it.
stuff too. All
So
right.
how do we put an order in?
So I will give you a call. So I can call you now, or I can call you tomorrow. Just send me in the messenger message your mobile number so I can call you.
Oh,
You
yeah,
might not have connected with Amy because Amy, I don't know if Amy actually RSVP'd to the.
Oh, you might not have. So Amy, write this down. Have you got a pen?
Hang on. I
I'll
just
give
got to
you-
pull my ears out. Hang on, I'm
Okay.
trying to listen to tape.
I'll give you guys my number so you can write it down, and then you can just text me, and then I'll have your number. I can call you.
I think I got an RSVP, and I think I just wrote that I was coming. So
Yeah, I think you might have too.
is that all right, or was that all
yeah.
right, or did I have to click on it and actually accept it?
No, I remember saying to you, that's okay. I knew you were coming because you'd messaged me. But my number is 0414
0414. Yep.
683
Yep.
979.
979. All
So
right.
if you just text
What
your
was your
name,
name? What was your name again?
I'm Kylie.
Kylie. No
Yep.
worries.
If you just text me, is it okay to call you tonight?
Yeah, no
Yep.
worries. Yeah, you can give me a buzz tonight.
You can be my first call, Amy. I'll give you a call tonight. LJ, did you want me to call you back tonight, or do you want me to call you tomorrow?
Tomorrow would be best, probably after lunch.
Awesome. After lunch it is. I'll write it in my diary, and if you just send me your number so I can call you.
Yeah.
Jan, would you like me to call you tonight or later? Tomorrow?
Pardon?
Do you want me to give you a call later, tomorrow or tonight?
What is it? Tomorrow I've got I'm celebrating my partner's birthday, so we're doing a few
really?
things tomorrow.
My son's birthday.
So no, he's on Friday, but he has to work, so we're celebrating tomorrow.
Yep.
Um,
You've got my number, so you call me.
Yeah,
You call
I'll
me
give
when
you
you're
a
finished.
call.
Yeah, or send me a message.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
So
I will send you
I'll
a
call you
message.
guys, and then I can help you with your orders. And if you want to have a party, I can organize that. I am also looking for consultants. If you're looking for a little side hustle, look how easy this is. You're just talking about stuff you love. You know, we are always looking for consultants. I spoke to Jan about this, and it's all about timing. But if you know someone that's lost their job or is looking for some extra income, let them know about Larev and ask them if it's okay if I give them a call. Send me a message. You know, this changed my life 21 years ago. I have not worked for an employer for 20 years.
Oh,
This is
wow.
my sole source of income. I drive a brand new car. I go on an overseas holiday every year. I support my husband who is sick and our 3 children, who 2 of which are autistic, and my daughter needs surgery. You know, and I can just do all of that because I get paid to eat and talk about stuff I love. You know, so it's not a hard thing to do. If you are this much interested, or you know somebody that's in a pretty bad way and they need a bit of extra income, this is a great little side hustle. You know, it's a job where you generate full-time income for part-time hours around your friends, family, and life. You know, so that's what Party Plan is all about. So I'm happy to give you some information. All right, so let me know when I talk to you if you're interested. Okay, and when you pay for your orders, yeah, it's $6.50 for postage and handling. The orders get drop shipped straight to you, contactless delivery, straight to your door. So you don't have to go and pick them up. It'll all come straight to you within a few days. Okay, so and I'll organize that when I help you order. So unless you have any other questions, I just wanted to say a huge thank you for coming. I have one more question for you. Are you ready?
Yep.
At the start of the party, I told you there were 2 rules to aromatherapy. What were they?
Synergy and delusion.
Oh, Yvette, very good. All right, so now, Yvette, as soon as you're the hostess and you're getting freebies, LJ's
I'll
won a
give my
prize.
I'll give my freebie to someone else.
All right, how about we give a prize to each of you, yeah, for coming,
Yep.
and then you can rub it in to all your friends that didn't come, that they missed out on getting a perfume prize. All right. All right. So thank you very much for being on with me. Amy, I'll give you a call now, and I'll talk to you, LJ, tomorrow. Okay.
Thank
No
you.
worries.
All right. Have a good night, and I will put this recording up onto the event. So if you have a friend that you think might be interested in some aromatherapy information, you can share it with her, because we'll keep the party open for a few days so Yvette can speak to her friends that couldn't come. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you so
Perfect.
much, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good
Thanks,
night.
Kylie. Thanks, Jenna. Thanks, Amy. Thanks, LJ.
Yvette,
You're
I'll-
welcome.
No worries.
Thank
Yvette,
you.
Yvette,
Thank
I'll
you.
call you tonight after I speak to Amy, because you said you had an outside order. Then I can get that written down for you.
Yeah, no dramas.
Okay. All
All
right,
right.
ladies. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.